Alright, I'm going to try this for the third time. thomas1233385 had some questions on painting his Camaro. He's got a 1980 Camaro, I guess, similar body style to the 79 that I was doing the bumper on. He's going to do it, sounds like it's your first overall paint job. You're going to go single stage red. You just haven't found the red yet. You're wondering how much paint you should get. You're right, the gallon along with the hardener and reducer or whatever that takes, that brand that you're using takes, you know, you'd have another quart or another couple of quarts to that gallon. You'd probably just have enough, but to be safe, I'd go with at least a gallon and a quart, and then everything you need to mix those. 2 gallons probably be too much, but 1 gallon you'll probably run up a little short. I'd make sure the whole thing is done in a nice medium gray primer. A nice bright red will cover, that'll save you a coat or two. Having a nice consistent basic brown coat underneath. Have your primer a similar shade to the red, that'll help you out with coverage. And as far as speed goes, you're talking accelerator. Different brands use different things. A lot of times you'll get a hardener and a reducer that you need, or an activator. You know, they call them all different things, but whatever the brand you're using uses. If you're doing it at home in a low ventilation situation, and it's probably going to be cold, I'd go faster, not slower. Again, follow your guidelines. Make sure and get the tech sheets with whatever brand you're getting. And also, if you're doing it at home, make sure you get some kind of ventilation. Make sure you're well protected with minimal good charcoal mask. And watch your ignition sources while you're spraying. If you get a real foggy garage there, it can be dangerous. Make sure you get ventilation. I'm sure you know all that, but yeah, I'm saying at least a gallon and a quart to do that, as long as you got a good consistent base to put it over. You know, if you got different colors of primer here and there, there's a chance that could come through, but if your whole car's done in one color of primer, that'll help you out a lot with coverage. And yeah, any more questions, let me know. Good luck with that. Red, you know, if your bodywork's not perfect, red's gonna hide it like white would. It works that way. Color's so bright it comes through, and you're looking at the color, not the surface of the paint you put on. The color kind of comes through. All right, back to work. Yeah, also apologize I didn't get back to you quicker on this. This is like the third video I've made to explain that for you. Yeah, I was trying a new camera, and I'm just having trouble getting the software to work, and I found out you had to format the video, the card that it came with, so I lost everything I had first put on it. But so I'll do this one off the old iPod, which works great. And I'll try to get back to those a little sooner in the future. Alright, a couple more things to add, Thomas. I could go on and on as I start thinking about it. But as you go, you'll have more questions as you get closer to the project. Although I think I just saw you post a video, it looks like you might sell it. Can't help you in that one. You know what you want to do with it more than me. Alright, so the estimate on a gallon and a quart, that's based on 2 coats. Some reds can be transparent. If you're into the 3-coat territory, yeah, you're talking 2 gallons probably. And the other thing with a single stage, if you get a big run in it, the pigment settles in the run. You sand it out, you polish it, you'll still see that line. So try not to run it. Yeah, right. But if you have a fairly fast mix, it'll set up. It won't stay loose on you for too long. Normally you want a slow mix for an overall. But like I said, it really depends on your settings, on your temperature and your airflow. And then with a big car like that, I don't know if you're going to do the bumpers off and separate. It's easier to do it that way. But from what I saw, that front bumper looks pretty difficult to put on after you damage it. But it's also difficult to paint on too, just because of the shape of it. And with a job like that, you want to keep a wet edge doing an overall. You want to go, say, roof, down the right sail panel, right quarter, down the left sail panel, left quarter, deck lid, rear bumper, right door, left door, right fender, left fender, hood, and then the front bumper, depending whether it's on or off. That way you keep a wet edge going around so you're not coming all the way around and then hitting the paint that you put on earlier, which would leave a really dull, dry edge. But that can be sanded out and polished a little bit if you end up with one of those. You'll have plenty more questions, and I'll think of more things.